Get her. Oh, she can't. Her eyes. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca.
Hello everyone, Mrs. Gigi here.
Hello, Mrs. Gigi. How you doing?
Doing good. Had a little bit of a thunderstorm going on, like, you know, two hours ago, and I was thinking, like, what if? But it's no longer here, and a beautiful sun is shining, so internet is playing good today.
Very good. Very. Hi,
hmm
Teresa. Hey, Teresa. Can you share this out? I didn't. I forgot to share it out. You'd be a good person. I was trying to think who would be good about sharing it out. You know how to do that. We'd really appreciate it, girlfriend. So, you want to tell everybody what the heck we do on Fridays?
Yep. Can we create ladies in hats? And yep, 7 prompts. And it's been a couple of them. I don't know if we can kind of. I have mine right here. I would say right here, but everything is a whole mess. Ladies in hats, a whole bunch of uh, ladies. I
In
don't know
hat?
how many. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. Is it 14? No, I don't know.
13?
14, I
13,
think.
14. Okay. 13,
hmm
14, somewhere around there. We have to have the same because we've only done them together. So
Yeah, we have.
either you've produced an extra one or I didn't. Thank you so much, Teresa. We really appreciate you. Thank you, girl.
This was last week.
Here's my nope, that's not last week's. This is my no, yes. I think this is last week's.
Yep, it was. So, with the help of 7 prompts, we create.
Yes. We create
Some,
something
yep.
and we follow what the prompts tell us to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find I'm trying to find the flattest one to work on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even get any um uh, inspiration. I like to go and Pinterest gives me some inspiration on which lady and hat I'm gonna move
Oh,
forward to. Not that I don't copy, just inspiration. Usually
do you
the way the lady's sitting or the type of hat she's wearing, the shape of her face, something like that.
Uh-huh. Do you want to look at,
Oh no, I'm
if
good. I'm
you
good.
have
I'll flip
any?
through is usually that first, that first prompt gives me some clue and
Yep.
then I try to come up with something.
Oh, we are definitely going for a flip through at the end of, I don't know, are we going
Usually
for
at the
one
end
like,
we flip through.
yeah, yeah. Let's see. First prompt out of 7. This one says red.
Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Not a bad
So,
one to start off with.
um, I'm debating.
Oh, I
Let's
like
see.
this.
I actually have this piece of fabric right in front of me. Um,
Ooh. Do we write the prompts? No, not really. Do you mean like in the chat? Uh-oh, Mrs. Gigi.
mhm.
Oh, were you? I thought you
Oh
were frozen. Were
no,
you
no,
frozen?
no! No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just kind of sitting really still. I was like,
Yes,
the
I was
storm must
just
have got her, but no, you were just really, really good.
yeah. No, we do not write them down in chat, but yeah, you can. I think Candace's done that some, couple of times maybe, but no need. Um, we will go through them several times throughout this stream. So I'm debating. Do I want to do? What do I want to do? Or let's see. I need to figure out the size of the actual lady. Something like that. And
Hello, everybody in chat. Hey, Dan, good morning.
hello.
Thank you for stopping in.
Let's see. I'm thinking. I don't know how, but we will try.
This lady looks like Pippi Longstockings.
Let's see.
Okay.
Where do we have it? I would say that I'm doing a reverse type thing now today.
A reverse?
Yeah, because I tend to, start with a different type thing than I'm planning for today. But we will see.
Using my Inktense.
Ooh, nice.
My cheap Inktense that I got off of Macari. Guys, you should have seen Mrs.Gigi got to see the deer that were in the backyard. There was like 30 of them. I haven't had them in my yard in quite some time. They were all, well, they might be. I haven't caught them in my yard. How about that? They were all back here. Big ones.
Let's see. Put a little bit more glue. See, do I want to? We will see. We'll start like that. Definitely looks like Pippi Longstocking. Cute. Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a vacuum. I don't know if Shannon's in there just like she woke up and said, "Oh, I'm gonna I hear something.
Oh.
Here's something going on in my background. I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
But that makes me, and the more she does it, the less I do it.
Starting the weekend with cleaning. Yep.
Yeah. Usually she does try to get some hair, because we get so much cat hair.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, now I can hear Teddy right outside the door wanting to get in. He's like scratching the door a tiny bit.
Oh, just
he knows that he's not allowed. Like,
I'm out here, Mom.
Tapping just the tiniest bit on the door.
Don't you want me to come in there, Mom?
No. Then he will just whine because it's
Because you're not paying attention to him, right?
it's soon his dinner time too, so he was
Uh,
just like, like that.
I'm starving. I'm starving. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah.
Always.
Jughead does that. It's like, I'm starving. He almost talked Gatton into a second breakfast the other morning. Um, I was sitting in the, I had let him into Gatton's room
Mm-hmm.
after breakfast, and I went and I was in the living room sitting in my recliner, and Gatton come out of his bedroom and was doing stuff, and went into the closet and was getting. I heard him like I heard the scoop, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "He was in there whining. Did he not have breakfast?" And I was like, "No, he had breakfast." I said, "He's tricking you." And
Oh.
Jughead was standing right behind him with his tail, flopping like, "Oh." It worked. I'm gonna get me some breakfast. And I was like, no, he's already ate.
Ay, ay, ay. Mm-hmm.
Almost had himself some second breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Well,
I'm just still in her outfit here, trying to.
we will use this one. Second prompt is bubble
Oh,
wrap.
I think you have these marked. You're picking the same ones.
Oh, yeah. I know. The thing is, I have one definitely marked. I have never thought about what it actually is. Now I can't even find it.
Hey
But
Trey, how you
hello,
doing?
Trey. Long time no see. Uh,
Mm,
bubble wrap.
shopping, shopping. Bubble wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Told you how many times I threw all my bubble wrap away. I think I've kept this one piece. I keep shoving it back. Oh, nope, I didn't. I don't know if I've shoved it back in here.
I have a tiny little piece here. Um,
Mhm. I'm digging.
let's see.
Hmm. No, if I use I can make.
Mm,
Never give up, never surrender when you need bubble wrap. Here somewhere.
I don't like. Let's. I I have no clue if this works, but I can kind of feel. Let's try it.
Hmm. I can't even find a bowl mailer. Oh, there's this little one. We can. Oh, I can make this work. Excellent, Trey. Thank you. You too.
Let's see, I'm actually gonna cut this into strips and glue it down as hair.
Smarty pants. Always come up with
Let's
something.
see. Pink.
A
Do I
cute
want to
dress.
pink?
Bubble wrap dress. I actually have seen a designer do a bubble wrap dress.
Oh, like a real one?
Yeah.
That is definitely see-through. I was saying like, oh no.
Yeah, yeah, and I think it was probably Fashion Week
Yeah. Oh, yep.
where they do the weird things here. I think we're just gonna make a dress here for you, lady.
Let's see if we can just make the hair on the. I know that I've been talking about I have no clue how to accomplish the thing, but I was thinking about putting like a syringe
Oh yeah,
because, yeah,
I seen something like that, Miss. After you said something, I was on. It was probably Pinterest, And I seen something where they had done something like that, where
Oh,
all the bubbles
okay.
were filled with different colors. But I don't think just like went on it to see if it gave, or maybe I did and it didn't give me any, how to's. They just
The thing is,
season.
I was thinking, how it will like be pierced, and when you take the syringe off, is it gonna leak, or how,
Well, I was thinking if you used something like uh, acrylic, it's going to dry and it's going to dry hard, so that little hole would probably seal over.
yeah, that's
Does that
true.
make sense?
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, as long as you kept it laying flat and you put you put it in and then just let it dry, it wouldn't
Yeah,
stay,
yeah.
like you couldn't push it. It'd probably dry solid, right? And it would shrink.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because I was
I
thinking,
guess you just got to try it, Mr. Gigi.
yep, not this time around though. Not this time around. Oh, sorry. First weekend of June. That's incredible to me.
It
Like
sure
it's
is, isn't it?
June
Whew.
already.
Yeah, I got to get serious about making my plans.
Oh yeah,
My
you're
trip
going
plans.
soon. Hmm.
Yeah, I got doctor's appointments next week that I have like 4 that I got to get in before I leave. So
Oh, wow,
that's
that's a
why
lot.
that's why I can't leave until, yeah. Well, I'm having finally after a year and a half, because they finally got a new machine in. I guess they finally decided they're not going to be able to fix the Eurodynamics machine. And that's the one that's the test I've been trying to get for it's been over 18 months. Almost 2 years. In October it'll be 2 years since I was put in to have one done, because I'm supposed to have one done every year to so that they can monitor my bladder.
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
And so I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to have this done, but their machine was down and then they were getting it fixed. Then I got on a waiting list and then they never called me. And then I was in there for my last urology appointment.
Mhm.
And he said, let's get you on the calendar. I said, well, I'm already on the waiting list. He said, no, let's go ahead and tell them we need to get you in. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool that I could get in there, because I was like, oh, finally the machine is up. And he said, they
Uh-huh.
had to buy a new one. And I was like, oh, okay.
Hmm. Hopefully you'll get the
And then,
results, or is it like you get the results like immediately, or do you have
no,
to
I have to
wait?
go back in 2 weeks. He has to read them because he's not the one that does it. Like, it's like a PA or a nurse or something that does the
Uh-huh.
actual,
Uh-huh.
like it's somebody's a specialty
Yeah.
training on
Mhm.
the machine. So he has then to, you have to give him 2 weeks to look at it. And I've been I'm hoping they respond to me. I've asked twice now. I guess if they don't respond, I see them this week. But asking him, can I do that follow up as a um, can I do the follow up as a video call? And if
Oh
so, then I
yeah.
could leave a couple days earlier and I won't have to drive over the weekend, because that appointment's on a Wednesday. And if I was thinking I'd leave on Thursday. The
Mhm.
good thing is it's the week before the holiday weekend. Although the 4th of
Uh,
July kind of falls, I think, on a Wednesday or Thursday. So it's like, are they going to celebrate it after? I'm thinking it's going to be the weekend after the
after,
4th
yeah.
is when
Mhm.
people will celebrate it. Well,
Mhm.
hello, Ava. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Hey, I didn't even ask you about the celebration. Did you guys go to the celebration this year, Mrs. Gigi? Isn't it in May?
What celebration are you thinking about?
The big one? I don't know, Miss Gigi. The one where you
Uh,
guys do the dancing and the
no,
oh, no,
that's in we were actually thinking about Midsummer. I think that's
yes.
like 20. Let's see, 20 somewhere along the 21st to 23rd of June. So,
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, all right.
yeah. So that's what it is.
Is that where you guys do the maypole? Is it you that do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a maple. I think the actual, like the traditional one, they have some. The actual maypole is in Denmark in
Oh,
May,
okay.
but we have but we have a similar one to
You have a June pole.
celebrate. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we have a similar one in the end of June, celebrating. And it's actually like the farmers
Oh,
finished
yeah,
up
yeah.
for the summer, like.
Yeah. For good
Mhm.
crops.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I remember. Oh, well, I'm glad you're able to join us, Ava.
Oh yeah, actually. Hmm. Hope you get inspired to do something. I was actually debating with myself because, actually thought, like, what is crafting? When thinking, coming back to YouTube as I am, like,
Mhm.
what is crafting to me now? And
Right.
how much time do I have? Things like that. So I actually thought about it quite a lot the last couple of weeks. Are we ready for prompt number 3?
Number 3.
Number 3. This one is watercolor.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna try it on my dress. If I
Yeah,
can read.
the thing with crafting, as I thought about it, is like it doesn't really have to be like a big project or anything. It can actually just be like a pencil and a piece of paper. So,
Right.
in terms of me not really having too much time anymore, unfortunately, because of work, and I cannot for my life be without the crafting. So I was like thinking
Well,
back
I
and
look
forth.
at it like we've talked about what is, art, and that's what I believe, crafting is an art. And look at some of these people going back to that big white board that people say, I don't understand
Hmm.
that as being art, but that's art. And look at that. And what did he need? He just needed his imagination and a piece of board,
Yeah.
really.
Hmm.
So, hey, Dana, what's shaking, girl? Girlfriend,
Hello, hello.
girlfriend has a graduated boy. He graduated last night.
Oh,
Her other one graduated, got his diploma. So
congrats,
she's going to be a busy little
congratulations.
bee today, and tomorrow she's having his graduation party.
Oh,
So
mhm.
busy, busy, busy.
Yeah, for us, the graduation is the week to come, like Wednesday and Thursday upcoming week. So,
Do you have any of your kids graduating
mm,
this year?
no, not this year. The next year and the year after that, and then there's, I don't know, 2 years, and then the other two. So, yeah.
I didn't think so, but I couldn't remember.
Hmm. But there's a lot of, their friends and things. So we are invited to all sorts of things.
I don't know what that sound is because that's way too long to have a vacuum on. Maybe it's a
Vacuum.
fan and I don't realize it's one of our
I
fans.
have no clue. I don't really hear it. Is it like somewhere in your house, or is it like
It
in a
sounds like
specific?
it, but I'm guessing maybe not. Or maybe it's a fan going. I don't know. Dishwasher? I don't know. I have no idea what that sounded. It has to be the a fan that I just didn't realize or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what prompts do. It makes you realize, oh, look, it's not going to work, Rebecca. You were trying to paint on plastic.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. But I'm not giving up. Never surrender.
Oh, now Teddy is whining outside of my daughter's room.
Somebody will feed me.
Yeah.
Poor
But
baby.
he can literally like eat. Yeah, I is always hungry as a lab. So
Yeah, yeah. They'll eat themselves to death.
yep.
Yep.
And then the poor little, when thinking you're a lab, and he is allergic to so many things. We have like a special diet, like veterinarian thing, super expensive, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm hungry, and yeah, that's so sad. I'm thinking he's a lab and he can literally like eat whatever, but his stomach doesn't really handle that, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm so impressed at how well he doesn't. My dogs always went after cat food. Always. We couldn't. Well, Heidi, my boxer, we trained pretty
Mm-hmm.
good. She left it alone. But Jughead just will not touch it. Now, if stuff falls out of the little cat bowl, he will use his paw to pull it away from the cat bowl to eat one little tiny kitty crumb. But he will
Mm-hmm.
not put his face in the kitty bowl. That is their bowls,
Nice.
and we have one for each cat, and he doesn't drink out of their water bowl. He just, I mean, and he will be thirsty as heck, and he will not drink out of the water bowl. Now Lulu went right over there to that new water bowl, that one that's running, and she was like, "Hey, this is the coolest thing ever!" And she was like, "We had to fill it up
No.
twice."
Mm-hmm.
She was drinking it so fast, we had to fill it up twice. It was like, Lulu, you're drinking this too fast."
Yeah, they are actually sharing. We have several bowls throughout the house, but they are actually sharing the water bowls. The other, like the food. No, Teddy doesn't really. No, he doesn't really go to
I
their
mean, I've heard people,
bowls
say, "Oh,
either.
we have to keep ours up on a counter or up on a." I'm really lucky that he doesn't even touch it. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna see if this will dry. Since
Mm-hmm.
I'm painting on plastic.
Yep. Let's see, I don't know about the hat, how big it's gonna be. Something like that. That looks really cool. I wonder if she has one of those inspiration photos now. What do you all think? Does it really work or not? Especially with watercolor, I would say. No. This is some acrylic that I've been using, and I have no clue. It was actually a couple of weeks ago for another lady in hat. Um, But I'm not sure about the watercolor. We putting money up on if it were now. It could be really cool to just smear it out. Doing a little bit of an extra effect or something. High fashion. Actually looks cool.
Yeah, there we go. It's something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what
Yeah.
it is, but it's something. All right.
Mm-hmm. So we will go in the middle of this whole thing. This one, oh, we had that. That was a long time ago, but we had it
Yes.
print. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see.
Fringe, fringe, fringe.
I don't know. We're going to put these as a hair extension or something. Could be cool. It's a wig. Or like a braid. Oh, I could braid it. That would be kind of fun. Let's see if that thing works. Let's say that putting it in, yeah. Takes a little bit of time, but we will manage. Do a totally different thing with this.
Now I need some fringe.
I'm not gonna use this the way that I thought at the beginning of it all, but
It never works out that way. Usually it's like, oh, this works out better.
yep.
Let's see.
Let's think.
I have an idea, but how am I going to do it?
Yep, me too. I need to kind of. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the right type glue, of course. Or do I? Let's see. Maybe this will do. We'll cut it off and do another one.
I think we might be doing the same thing. Let me see what you're. Oh, no, no, no. Not. Just need to find. I guess we're going to have to use this. I don't want to use this, but oh, I have.
I'm gonna do a little bit of a new braid.
There we go.
3? Seriously. Like it should. Oh, it's hard. It's fiddly, but put it in the. Let's see. I'll have it
Quiet in the
play.
chat room today. I don't know where everybody is. What's going on?
No clue. No clue at all, actually.
I think probably lots of people busy. It's a busy time of year. It's always slow at this time of year, I think.
Yeah, it is.
People are getting outside, planning vacations, kids are off school,
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out what to do with the darn kids this weekend.
Yep.
The kids have been off school 3 days. They're already ready to throw them back in school.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You have the Memorial Day and then going back to school like 2 or 3 days and then.
Down here in Texas, most of the schools are done. Yeah, they're done
Oh,
before
okay.
Memorial Day. Up north, they're usually still in school for a couple more days, or a week. But yeah. Let's see here. All right, let's see what I can come up with.
Let's see, do I want to have? Yeah, I need the whole thing. Another fiddly part again. Cutting it off without cutting my fingers. And like that. Let's see, it does dry clear, so I'll just put a whole bunch of glue.
That's what I do when I'm not doing real beading. I'm just trying to glue some beads down. It's like just throw the glue down and it will dry clear. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something along the line of that.
Oh, I need to refill my glue.
So, yeah, it's already dried, but we need more. So do you have any plans for the weekend?
No, this weekend is pretty much, I'm probably going to sit down with a pen and paper and really try to figure out my plans for this summer because I really am, this is the first time I'm seriously thinking about traveling and visiting people because this is guaranteed my last time my son's going to be able to go with me unless he decides to, be a work at home or something like that, unless he starts a business or something. So this will probably be the last time I'll be able to travel like this by myself. Well, not by myself, but drive up there, If I decide to go up there in the future, I'll probably have to fly. I don't think Shannon will let me drive by myself for, all that way and stuff. She'd probably be like,
Yeah,
no,
that's true.
you're not doing it. So we'll see. But, if
Mm-hmm.
Jughead wasn't such a weirdo with getting in the car, but he gets car sick. If he could travel with me, that might be different, but I doubt, she would want me and my family too. So I guess I'll respect them, although, and who knows, next year I might not really be healthy enough to drive by myself.
Yeah, you'll never know.
But I'm kind of thinking of this as probably my last time. So I'm trying to
No,
get
don't
some,
think like that.
well, I mean, I'm just trying to be realistic. I don't want to say, well, I'll do it next year. I'll do it next year. And I'll do it next year. There's not a better time than do it now, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So I
How
gotta
was Wendy?
plan my
Mhm.
drive. That's what I think I
Yeah.
might kind of hit on.
Mm-hmm.
Candy? Oh, you got new glass. Oh, but I think my eyes drank. Oh no.
Oh.
Ay, 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 Candy. It's never ending. It's never
Hmm.
ending. This has actually turned out better than or cuter than I thought. I didn't think that this would be cute. I just thought, oh, I'm just gonna put this down but
Mm-hmm.
it's actually looking kind of cute.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It really is. Let's see. The 3 more prompts. Oh, I can imagine, Candy. I would too be like fed up with that.
Hey,
Hello,
Jenren.
Ben. Hello.
Oh man, yeah. I finally put a pair of contacts in. I haven't had a pair of contacts in months, and I ordered some and have contacts in. I put them in yesterday and today, and it's like, oh, I can see pretty good. They're not perfect because, my eyes are changing so much, and
Mhm.
I'm kind of I probably need to get some readers when I wear my contacts. They're
Uh-huh.
supposed to
Hmm.
be so that I can do both, but um, it's just not as easy as with my glasses. Like up close is a little bit blurry and not as
Hmm.
but alrighty. Good to see you, Jen.
Mm. Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
my contact
Yeah.
prescription now that
Hmm.
I'm progressive. They really don't, you can barely see, but those are fringe. I put all that
Yeah.
fabric in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Cute.
Um, yeah. All right. I'm ready for the next one if
Yep.
you
Yep.
are.
Yep. 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 Let's see. Pick one up here at the top middle part of the thing. This one says animal. Hmm.
Animal.
Ay, ay, ay. What to do? What to do? Um,
Yeah.
I actually found. Where
I
did I
like it when I
put it?
come up with ideas. Now, getting the idea to work sometimes is an issue, but
Where did I put the things that I found while going through all my things? Do a quick check in this little box of mine. No, I'm not.
critter, a
I was
bug,
debating.
a critter, right? Bug is an animal.
Let's see.
I don't think I want them on there. I think I'm just gonna
I think I'm gonna use. I have something here. Is there an animal here, maybe?
bird an animal? Are they in the animal kingdom?
Yep. Mm,
Flowers.
I will probably just go.
Flowers. What the heck? No flowers to. Ooh, these are cute. I could put a bird on her hat. Oh, that would be cute. Bird's gonna be better than the. Which bird?
Oh, can you hear it? I have the thunderstorms going
Oh,
in the distance.
we had some really bad ones last night. Some bad storms come through. They were pound. I heard the longest thunder I have ever heard in my life. I mean, it just lasted for. I thought it was a tornado. That's how long it lasted. It just wouldn't stop
What?
rumbling. Shannon and I both were like, what was that? We weren't even sure, but that's the only thing it could have been. But it rumbled and rumbled and rumbled, and it was loud, and it felt like it was right on top of us. That's why it felt like
Oh, that's
like I
scary.
thought it was a tornado. Yeah, it was really scary. I was really concerned that it was more than just thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe on the brim of her hat. Yes. There we go. Like it better.
Let's see what we can do. Like the quick version. No, that's big. Take the other one.
I'm gonna roll back to my doorway.
Was it hail? Oh, Jen was talking about hail in Texas.
Oh, no, not in my area. But yeah, they had some really bad weather. Oh, you know what? I rolled to my door, and that sounds totally different. Now at the door, it's my fan for sure. Like I have a fan in my
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
pushing air through the house. But I come over here and it sounds like the vacuum. That's crazy. I mean, at least now I know because it was driving me nuts what that sound could be.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Yeah.
not. I mean, I haven't heard it, and I'm in this room all the time. And I've never heard it that way before. That's weird. Weird. But now I know.
I don't know if this is really visible as of yet, but
Yep. Totally sounds like a vacuum over here.
that's
So
strange.
weird. All right.
Just a little. I can actually, if something happens, you'll never know, but I can literally hear the thunderstorm getting like louder and louder. So, yeah, hopefully nothing
Okay.
happens with. It's been some strange weather thing going on here lately, so. Let's see, we'll let this dry. Maybe do.
Still adding French.
Oh, you are?
Well, yeah, I don't like how it ended, so I'm gonna put some up here.
Putting in a little bit more color. So, I'm thinking, going for vacation and things.
Yes.
Um, I know for sure that I won't be available like July at all, really.
Okay. Well, in July I'm in Pennsylvania, so I will be, if anything, doing pop-ups. So that's pretty good. That will work. I won't take my
Hmm.
ladies in hats, but I mean, I could do ladies in hats with just about a pen and paper, and so
Yeah,
if we want to do a pop-up, if you're like, oh, I could do it, let me know, and because
yeah. Hmm.
my sister usually sets me up a desk that I can use. So
Let's see how I've seen you create. Let's see, we need brown color snow, darker, no red. Me in summer vacation, my oldest who lives in Malta, she will be home. So, and we were, thinking having an offline summer.
oh, nice, good idea.
Yeah, with family and things. It's kind of nice to have one of those
Yes.
if it's
I,
possible.
I think I think I don't think my son would. I really don't.
No, that's
I can
true.
barely get him off for a couple hours
The
to
thing
watch a
is,
movie.
not the two sons that I have are like that too. But when we are at the summer house, we are going 3 weeks there. They know that they can actually go online, but the connection there isn't really good, and we
Hmm.
like it to be that way.
Yes.
Because yeah, no, we can actually like upgrade and do different things, but we like it to be kind of an offline situation while we are there. So
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, yeah, there's been times where my internet is bad and I act dumb. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with it. You can try to mess with it.
mhm.
Like he came out panicking the other day. He didn't have service and he was like, "Did it get turned off?" I said, "Honestly, I haven't touched it." And I really honestly, I wasn't lying to him. And yeah, his for some reason his laptop somehow got blocked from, and I don't know why it did that. And I told him that. I said, "I don't know what happened." I said, "I haven't touched anything." I said, "I have no reason." I said, "You haven't made me mad or anything, so I haven't touched it." It was kind of weird that it just for some reason it blocked his laptop.
Hmm. That's really strange. Yeah. But in terms of having an offline kind of family vacation time, it kind of feels good. And the funny thing is that our kids, they kind of like it that way too.
Heck, my son, even on our drive to Pennsylvania, and when we went to Colorado, he was on. He just connects it to his phone, and he has then internet on his computer, and he sits there on his computer in the car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they when we go to Switzerland, they like to do that, but with the different services throughout Europe, it's extremely expensive
Oh,
to,
yeah.
because they switch between countries and having,
Yeah.
different service things. So that's a bit of a struggle. Let's see. Hopefully this will dry and then I will do something with a marker. Let's see, going like this. It's more brown. I don't know if I like the color combination of pink hair and this giraffe top situation going, but
What the heck? Noses, noses, noses.
this. Actually here, I wonder if Teddy's afraid of the thunderstorms because he's getting a little bit panicky out there. He doesn't like it at all.
All the loud noises, Mom.
Yeah. hmm But fireworks and things like that doesn't really bother him, so.
Look at these chubbies.
They can definitely wear pink.
Look at this over here.
We will
Oh,
have to
hi,
figure out.
Isabel.
Oh,
I'm going to show you real quick. Look at her. Like, hi, Isabel. And Jug got his baby. Jug, where's your baby? Where's your baby? It's right there by your foot. Yeah, there it is. That's your baby. And then Isabel, where's your sister? Where's your sister, Jug? It's like, I don't know. I got baby now. There we go. What is he rubbing on? What do you got over there? Isabel? Isabel? You're prancing. Yeah.
They are so cute. Just laying there waiting.
Mm. Yep. Jen says giraffes can wear pink too.
Yeah, they can. Next, let's see, however many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6 is coming up.
Okay.
This one says gold.
Oh, gold.
I wonder. Let's see.
This is gold.
I'm going for this. Oh, now I know. That's
Coppery gold.
no. No, this Sig member. Those are more gold than the Poscas. The Poscas, I at least as far as I think, they are more coppery gold than these.
That's how this one. This is definitely this here is definitely coppery. So I'm gonna go with this. We're just gonna. This one that I'm getting ideas from have these lines in it, so we're gonna do that.
Doing it with a brush pen.
Kind of like Christmas lights.
Christmas lights, no.
Twinkle lights.
It's actually just 6 more months to go. But not
Right.
yet.
Don't
Not
push
yet.
it. Don't push it. Got to get to Halloween first. Thanksgiving. All those American. I can't even think what you have. That what.
We don't really. We have like this midsummer, and that I would say like it usually is between like 21st to 23rd of June, so that's like halfway to Christmas, and then there is, I would say, nothing really. Like we do kind of celebrate Halloween as a thing here, but it's not nowhere close to how you all celebrate it in the US. Because it's
Oh my
just
goodness, Jen Wren says that they have Halloween stuff out already. Get out of town.
what?
I know, like
No.
arts and crafts places do it because you
No.
start working on. You can't do like a big Halloween project starting in October. So I understand when they bring out stuff like that, but when they're in just like decoration stuff, that drives me nuts. Or when they put Christmas trees out in August, it's like, what the heck?
Oh no.
Stop pushing it, because
And
then by the
they're
time
not
Christmas
allowed to
comes,
do
you're
that.
sick of seeing it. You know, you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to see all the Christmas trees and stuff. Or everything's picked over. They're trying to get you
Yeah.
to buy it earlier and
Mm-hmm.
earlier, and it's like, I don't want to buy it right now. I have other things I need to spend my money on than a Christmas, decoration.
Oh, yep. And I was just thinking, like, we don't really have any like big celebration type thing until Christmas. We don't have Thanksgiving. Um,
You don't even have a type of thing, because even
no,
Canada celebrates a Thanksgiving. It's just different than ours.
no, we don't have that.
I mean, you would have to do it. You didn't invade a Native American Indians to take their land. You would have to come up with your own reason to, like a friends visit. What do they call it? Friendsgiving, when all the friends get together and have a big meal together.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what I have together with friends, but it's not. It's just because I'm like, I like the idea of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So we have a couple of friends get together kind of thing, but no, we don't celebrate that. And we have All Hallows Eve,
Oh,
which is the weekend after Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
and that is like it's not really like a big celebration where you get together and meet friends and but I think I have a video up on my channel about that, and it's going to the cemetery and remember all your loved ones, and
Hmm.
say a little prayer, and so with church choirs and everything. So, but it's not like a big celebration, like I would say like a Valentine, or like a commercial type thing.
Yeah. Which is exactly that. They're commercial holidays. That's, just to make money, really.
Mhm.
Because, what is Valentine's Day? It's literally just a commercial for all the stores to sell somebody something to make the loved ones expect something from your loved ones. You should always buy something for your loved ones. Mama Juju crafting on the back 40. Whoa, I've never met you
Hello.
before. Hello, Mama Juju crafting on the back 40. Welcome, 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 welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 welcome. Mama Juju crafting on the back 40. Woo! What a name. Hello.
Hello. And as it's Friday, I continue with the Swedish välkommen, which is welcome in Swedish.
Oh, she changed her name. Well, I take the song back. She's just April. Hello, just April.
Oh, okay.
Now you're really going to confuse me. We take our song back then. How dare you come in here and trick us? Trick us with your name just to get me to sing. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple people that would do that.
Oh, yep, yep. It
They like the song.
confuses me a lot, but
It confuses you a lot.
it does. And
Oh, I agree.
I'm a very visual type person, so
Me too. When people change their icon, oh my goodness, or whatever that darn thing is, I just changed mine over on Whatnot, and it feels so weird to have a different picture up there. I've thought about changing this one because the one here is a good probably 7 years old now, and it's like I would feel weird to change it. I'm gonna be 103 still using a photo from when I was in my 40s because it's like it's who you end up being.
yeah.
That's like, yeah, very seldom do I read a word. Like I know who people are because of their, what the heck is that called? Your avatar. That's it.
Yeah.
Whew, knew I'd get there eventually.
Yeah, that's, yeah, makes me wonder sometimes with people, but it's always it's
Oh, she
fine.
said she didn't get it when she came in as just April. Are you? Oh my
What?
goodness, shame on me. I didn't
What?
know that. I know, right?
No.
Well, you didn't say anything. Just I did say it. I said it like 7 times. You ignored me, Rebecca.
Yeah,
That's
probably
that is
something.
possible. I could have ignored you.
So there we have the animal. I had to
Looks
kind of change.
good. Looks good.
And let's see, we have one more prompt to go.
That's it. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Give me, give
Oh,
me a good one. Give me a good one.
this one says
Okay. Oh,
lavender.
that is a good one. I love lavender. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
um, I can't really make her sick, with the colors of her skin or anything.
Yeah, you can just use a lavender pen to draw her face.
No. Yeah, I could.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Mm,
Lavender.
let's see. Let's think
Lavender.
about. Let's see.
Lavender.
Let's see.
Oh, look at, oh my goodness. Look at what I got.
Oh, oh,
Plants. How perfect, huh?
yep.
Lavender.
I actually got a garden magazine, so I was kind of kind of going the same direction, but now I am not.
Well, now that I have sang to you, just April and also Mama Juju crafting on the back 40. Now you're like, you're in. And I like saying that long name. It's fun. But just April works too. You like, oh, everybody, yeah, oh yeah, lavender is great, isn't it? Texas is known for their lavender fields, in which I did not know until recently. I've lived here how long? But yeah, they have big lavender fields you can go and visit during the springtime when it blooms.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And they're like within a couple hours from me too, and I would love to go see them. Bet you the smell is just beautiful.
I actually have this, and I am.
You're in like Flynn now, or Stan, or April, whichever one you want to be in like. But you're in. And you're never, ever, 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 ever going to get to leave. The bees must be crazy. I wonder that. I wonder that because it is spring, so they would be, you know, out and about. Those dear dem bees. But they're probably too busy, you know, gathering pollen to be bothered by all the humans that are walking around their fields. As long as you don't step on them.
Let's see.
You don't like to be stepped on. Just saying.
Oh no, they don't. Where do I? And you don't want to step on them either because, nope, that hurts.
Yes. That's how my neighbor got me to quit crying when I was a young. I probably was 11, and I stepped on. She used to keep bees, and I stepped on it, and she was like, "Oh, you killed one of my bees," and then I felt guilty that but it made me so, you know, she did it to get me to stop crying, to forget that, you know, how it hurt, you know. And they put some of the bee sting on me. They of course had a nice collection of bee sting ointment because of them, you know, having the bees there and stuff. But yeah, I remember them getting on their gear and getting a little smoker thing and doing that when I was little. I don't know when they stopped. I must have been a teenager when they stopped with the bees, but you can actually get a discount on your taxes here in Texas for having bees. Yeah, because of the bee population, they're trying to make sure that, you know, the bee population stays strong. So if you raise bees, they give you a break.
Wow, never heard of that.
Oh yeah, especially I guess because, you know, there's so many bees that are getting destroyed because of stupid Monsanto and his weed killer killed so many of the bees.
Let's see, this one is actually getting lavender eyelashes, mascara.
Oh, where is my? It is. Glue brush. You wanted to raise bees? Ooh,
my father-in-law actually do have that her own honey and things.
Nice. Fresh honey is yummy. I love fresh honey.
It really is.
If you've never had like local honey, you're missing out because every honey has a different taste. And you don't know that if you're always buying store brand honey, you know, from the stores. And it really does have it. All the honey has different, because it's from the different flowers that are collected. So
yeah, and different each year too, depending on the flowers surrounding the. Yeah.
Yeah, good point on that too. Yeah. Yep. What's blooming and what the bees can get their little butts on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Literally. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
My glue here is a little thick.
Let's see. Getting tiny, tiny. And then some longer
Don't play with the
options.
bees. They're not. Yeah, that's how I learned. Just leave the bees alone. They won't, so many people are afraid and they run from, and if you just leave them alone, they're not aggressive. Bees aren't aggressive. I mean, unless they're the killer bees, those are aggressive, but those don't, we don't see. I think a few years ago we had some that were in America, but I don't think that they are somewhere like they're around here anymore. But most bees are not aggressive. If you just let them be, let them be bees, you'll be fine. They won't sting
Mm-hmm.
you. But so many people are afraid of them and run from them, swat at them, and then of course they're going to sting you. But if you just sit there,
Oh,
they're going
yeah.
to go
Mm-hmm.
away. Or move a little. What I do is I just move slow like this, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to be near that," and they go away.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I remember because my husband, he's allergic to them.
Ah,
And
Shannon is too. She swells up like, yeah, she don't look good when she gets stung.
the funny
Or,
thing is, I remember one time, one of those extra special times when you get married, you need to have like a ring on your finger.
oh yeah, yeah.
Um, or you don't have to, but most of people
Yeah,
do.
yeah, the normal what you do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and suddenly, somewhere in the between, I would say like 4 or 5 days after we got married, his finger was triple the size,
Oh my goodness.
and and like a new wedding ring, you don't really want to do too much damage to it.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
But unfortunately, we had to because
Oh
we
no.
couldn't get it off. We tried so many different things,
And it was like
but
brand new. It was like a
yeah.
new. Oh no.
So it actually was, especially his finger, but this part of his hand was like totally swollen, and oh, it was, oh, that was the whole
Oh.
thing. So we had to replace the ring.
Oh man. Did you guys go like to the hospital have it cut off, or
Yeah,
did someone
yeah.
there they were able to get it cut off for you, or?
No, we actually we had to get him to the hospital because he needed to, the antihistamine types. He's
Yeah, yeah,
experienced.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
That's well, Shannon, when she got stung by the scorpion for the first time, she didn't know if she was going to be allergic to that too, because she's allergic to like bee stings and such. So
Hmm.
that's what made her nervous. So nervous when she got bit the first or stung, I guess, but the first time by those down here. But she didn't seem to have any reaction. Well, she got stung just the other day cutting grass by one, and she doesn't really have any reaction to it. So that's good, because I seen one time. It's kind of scary. You got to watch that anaphylaxis, make sure that um, there's not that issue,
Hmm.
which is scary.
Yeah, yeah. Everything was, you know, turning out for the best. I don't know. It has been like a couple of years back and forth. It's been one of those. One time was actually really, really scary, but it turned out well.
Yeah, Gatton, when he was little, we still to this day we had him all tested. It was bad. It scared us so scary when they go into that anaphylactic shock. And
Mm-hmm.
we finally got um, the EpiPen for him, and thank the Lord
Mm-hmm.
he hasn't had it in years. They say a lot of times they grow out of different things, so um, thank goodness he did, because we haven't had any, and we haven't had him have any. what the doctor said, and it's so strange, but he said that, or what it was a she, it's some sort of allergy that has to do with an artificial flavor and him overexerting himself.
Uh-huh.
So it always happened, and I honestly wonder if that's what makes him not be wanna do running and playing and stuff, because when he was littler, we were always so concerned, and that's when he, because, like, let's say he would have a lunch, and, in American lunches, there's always, like, fruit snacks have artificial flavoring, and
Uh-huh.
granola bars have artificial everything over here has artificial flavorings. So let's say he had
Uh-huh.
fruit snacks for lunch, and then he'd go out for recess after lunch.
Uh-huh.
He would always be careful because that would be when he would have an
Yeah.
episode. So,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
so I honestly wonder if that kind of made him stop
Yeah, that could
being
be.
over, exerted. You know,
Mm-hmm.
one time he had a Gatorade with artificial
Mm-hmm.
flavoring,
Oh.
and he ran across the street really, really fast. They were at an air show watching airplanes, and they were
Yeah.
crossing the street, and he ran across the street really fast and got his heart rate up really fast, and he had an episode. So
Oh.
it's weird. We just don't know. So it's like the very first time it was a cake from Walmart, a
Mm-hmm.
vanilla cake. I remember it, a vanilla bean cake. I remember it clearly. It was like his third or fourth birthday, third birthday. It was his third birthday, and he had an episode. He
Hmm.
was playing with he was playing after his birthday cake, and
Yeah.
he had to rush
Poor
into the
thing.
hospital. So
Oh, poor thing.
yeah,
Oh.
but it's been years since he's had an episode, probably a good 10 years. So, but he's still aware of it.
Yeah, because
Just
you'll never know when you kind of get back.
yeah.
Hello,
Hello,
Jenna.
Janet Nash. How are you? How are you, beautiful lady?
Oh,
Where
I'm
did
on
you
my
use
life.
your lavender? Her face?
No, the lashes. Use
Oh, smart. Yes, beautiful.
mascara.
Very 80s. Very
Yeah.
80s. Mhm.
But we have, let's see, we started out with red,
Her hair,
this whole thing going, and then we used bubble wrap.
her dress.
Yeah,
You you can barely
beautiful.
see
It
that
was
bubble
really,
wrap, but it is.
yeah, that was really cute. I created the hair, and then we used watercolor.
I colored my bubble wrap
Yeah, and I did the background for this whole thing.
and learned that that's really not the best way to use watercolor.
Yeah.
That's what I like about these guys. That's why I like doing these is you learn what works. I knew it wouldn't work great, but I was thinking maybe it would. I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I used it more dry.
Yeah, it could be a
Mhm.
thing. Fringe was the next one.
Can you see it on my hat? Let's see.
And I actually have it here. This is what it is.
Hers
But
is
I
morning.
braided, but I
Oh,
braided it as a border on the hat.
oh, look at that. Okay. That worked really good idea. See that? See how you use stuff in different. Mrs. Gigi are always so good at that. What I did is I took fabric, ripped it, and then I made fringe it. And gosh darn it, I guess I should have used a different color. I wasn't thinking because there we go. There you go. You can see
Yeah,
it
you
down there
can
at the
see.
bottom. Right there. See how? But it's all, I did
Mm-hmm, yeah,
layers
it's
of it.
cute.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Then we had animal.
The bird.
Yeah, and you can see it all here. The giraffe thing
Gotta
going. I don't know the combination, but
I gotta do something. I gotta learn how to put their heads in the hat. I still now this one I was going by, it was sitting on top, but I'm still not very
oh,
good about getting her head in there. Like I have to remember, I have to take it as long as Well, but I did. That's her hair pooping out. Oh well, I'm
Yeah.
learning.
Yep, yep.
I'm learning.
And then we had gold.
Uh, I did the little golf balls.
Oh, yep. And I was kind of going with this. The fringe is kind of goldish, so it needed something up here for the hat.
Nice.
And then the lavender.
There you go.
And I had her lashes in the lavender or more purple lavendery color.
Very nice. We did good.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! Let me date this thing so.
Put it on the back. Let's see. 20.
Oh, it's a pencil. That's not going to work.
Sorry. I'm writing the week. And let's see. I didn't do that last week. I was planning. I need to put it here.
Ooh, well, this last summer while I was at a yard sale, I bought a box of books from this lady. And it's been sitting in my garage, and finally I had Gatton bring it into the house, and I went through the books. One of the books in there is from 1859.
Wow.
So old. I said, Gatton, you've never held anything that old before. And it is, the pages are crisp. Like they're not, like if you were to bend them, I wouldn't dare, but they're not going to like snap. A lot of times, you touch those old books and the pages just crumble. It is in such good shape. There's like, I think there's like 3 that are in the 1800s, and then the rest of them are in the early 1900s. But I was like, oh my goodness. My oldest book before this was about 100 years old. Um, and I looked it up, and the only one that I could find, I mean, the only one that came up on Google is the copy that's in the where they keep all the books, where they keep a copy of all the books. What's it called?
I have no clue. We don't have
you're not Americans. I'm looking for American help right now. Library Congress. That's the only place I could find a copy of it anywhere.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. To find, when I did a search for it, that's the only place that came up that I could find a copy of it.
I actually have something not quite that old, but I got from my grandfather. He passed away a couple of years ago, and my mom actually gave me some, I think it's like bound papers of some sort, but I haven't looked it through. So, but that's kind of laying here right in front of me, really. I have to look into that someday.
I love saving books, because crafters will just rip that thing apart.
But the thing is, these are like, I'm going to show you kind of. Let's see. I will be right back.
Okay, we'll be here. Yeah, it drives me nuts. And the crafters, say, well, I'm giving it a new life, but these are books. These are like written words that we can't ever get back, and it's just like, and you're just destroying it, saying you're giving it a new life. I can understand books that have, multiple copies. There we go.
It's broken. The whole cover and things are broken, but I have several of these. This was the easiest one to get, and these are kind of big. It's, I don't know, I will just take the thing.
That's a really pretty marble.
15 by, I know this is totally broken, but 10.
Is it a ledger?
No, look, no, it's like old magazines. He collected these, and look at it, like,
oh, it's a combination of all the magazines, right?
Yeah, all of them from specific years. Like,
and
this,
look at how well shaped they're in too. They're not cracking or nothing. You're flipping through that like it's nothing. I have some older magazines, but they're from England, but they're a little bit more crunchy. Like they're a little, you have to be a little bit. If you bend it like that, they won't.
He has. This is just one but he has like several of these collected in, I don't know
Let's see
how
here. I
old.
might even be able to make copies. I looked up the copyright on different stuff.
Oh, look at this. Oh, make your
Ooh.
own. Like, I don't know if I can get a year or something.
Yeah, the year, because like the one magazine, since it's an English magazine, the copyright is different than Americans' copyright, and I think I have like 3 more years, and I could make copies of it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Mama Juju crafting on the back 40. She wants to know what about ladies in hats.
She wants to know. Tell me about the ladies in hats. Is it 4 years or 5 years?
Long time, 4 or 5.
Yeah, something like that. We started it out like, having one project each year. So this is kind of like the yearly project. One lady in a hat each week throughout the whole year.
And
Oh, look.
next year we'll come up with something else. And
Yeah.
then Roadkill Gaming Jory. Jory? Hello. I definitely
Hello,
have not sang
hello.
that song before. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 welcome. Roadkill Gaming Jory.
And then
Interesting name.
it's Friday,
Mhm.
and I'll say it in Swedish too. Välkommen. I actually I saw a year here. It's 1881.
Ah, yeah, you could probably copy that without any copyright issues.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's usually a certain amount of age and then the death of the
Yeah.
author. Well, I bet you the death of the author has been past 50 years.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would say, but there are so
I
many
can't
fun
believe
things.
how good a shape I am, Mrs. Gigi.
The thing is, this is, the whole, these are like nice, but there are a couple of them that are like in, I would say like 100%, this whole the book itself is totally
Mm-hmm.
broken,
Well,
but
it's done its job,
I have a
isn't
couple
it?
of them. Yeah,
You know,
I have a
nice.
couple of them that are, 100% not really. I don't know if he even looked in the whole thing because it's like really, really good condition. So,
Very fun. They would be fun to have copies of and stuff, like, you
hmm,
know, just to do different things with.
yeah, absolutely.
Are they written in Swedish?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. And he collected loads of those. So, let's see if I can. Oh, put them somewhere. Oh, wow, this is really heavy too.
Well, it's probably a year's worth of magazines. I'm guessing about a year's worth. See, these are the different ladies in hats, just April, that we've done.
Yeah,
And we each
the
do
link.
it, and they're always done with prompts. So
Yeah.
Mrs. Gigi picks the prompt. We'd pick 7 of them, and then we make our creation. And all it needs to do is have like a hat on, or a bow, something. But the goal is to make a lady in a hat,
Yeah,
or
so
a girl, or whatever. Doesn't necessarily have to be a lady. That's just what we're calling it.
yeah. So this is this year's project. We have done a couple of different type things throughout the
Well,
years.
we did for 1 month we did all the prompts on one page. Did we
Oh
do
yeah,
10 prompts per week or something? It was a crazy amount of prompts on one page. Yeah, I
yeah.
have.
And that actually, I don't know if I have. Yeah, because we used it the whole month. So in the
Mhm.
end, it was like 28 prompts or something.
Something like that, all on one
Mhm.
page. It was a lot of prompts on one page. It was that was interesting, and that was fun to try. That was fun to try and do.
Yeah.
What was the first year? What did we do? I
Um,
have all my stuff. Like I have that one, and I know we did.
I
I know
yeah,
we.
I have them here
What did we do
somewhere in the.
last year? Because
Oh,
last year wasn't.
last year was the journal.
Oh, the journal
The,
pages.
yeah, the journal pages. We yeah, I had like one sentence or something for each week that we had to create something to go with that specific sentence.
Yes, yes.
Um,
And then we did the prompt all on one page was the year before that, I believe. And then was
yeah.
there something before the prompt with all on one page? I want to say this is our fourth. Maybe the first year we just kind of got together every Friday.
Yeah, and then
And then
I
we
was,
did
was
the prompts on one
thinking
page.
like, what did we do? Let's see if I have one of those things. If I can show you, that was kind of fun actually.
Yeah.
Um,
Recently, I just moved all of my finished craft items into the
I
other
don't
room.
know. Let's see. I
So
have the whole thing. Was this the one like with a
last year's,
quiz? I have no clue.
do a couple pages and I'll see if I recognize any that.
And then this one. No, this wasn't one at all.
No, that doesn't look like
Um,
prompts that we did.
let's see. Let's see. No.
I believe I have my journal right here from last year. Let me see if I can.
I have all kinds of crazy things in here. I can definitely see that.
Yeah, this is last year's journal that I did with, with the prompts.
I don't even know where I have mine.
Like this was a prompt yesterday. I was not very creative. I just made it yesterday.
Oh yeah. Where do I have mine? I kind of like to show you, but
Favorite movie?
yeah.
Is that the newest law? Mama Juju crafting on the back 40.
Yeah,
Is that the newest law? I thought it had changed. Maybe that's what it changed to. I don't know. It's almost impossible if it has a copyright here in the United States to actually, it makes copies of something. Lots of people do it, but I wouldn't. That's a big fine to pay if you get caught. Too risky.
Yep.
This was odd. Favorite people or something. I did a Christmas tree with Christmas ornaments with all my favorite people. Or
Was this something we did? No, it wasn't, was it?
That doesn't look familiar. Oh, I hit my 1,000. 1K? I don't think so, Miss Gigi. I think you're over there having fun counting.
Oh no, this is definitely one.
Yes, that's definitely one. That's one of the all on 1 month.
Yep.
Yeah, I
This is
remember
the
that.
because I know that I haven't really saved them all because it's
Yeah,
yeah.
Mrs. Gigi's good at throwing stuff
And
away.
this one was one
Yeah,
too.
that's one too. Mm-hmm.
So these are like 22 prompts. Yeah. So we used the same paper.
Yeah, that must be. I thought I had it right here behind me. Because I did mine on folders, remember, so that I could kind of keep them all together.
Yeah.
And I thought it was right here, but these folders are. Oh no, this is it. Oh no,
I
this is
have
my
one
this is
here
this is
too.
my 12
Um,
12
I
365.
made it on a canvas. This one.
Yeah, this is
And
a little bit different.
the numbers here represent different things for me. So we have done quite a lot of fun things.
We have, we really have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we try to keep it interesting and different every year so that we, you know, we can do something different every year. So it's not the same and that we're doing on our regular channels and stuff. That's
Yeah.
definitely one. Yeah. Yep.
To figure that one out now for myself. What to do?
And usually Mrs. Gigi comes up with it. It's on my channel and Mrs. Gigi comes up with the idea. Yeah, this is from last year.
So I have, because of the size of mine, this is a European A4, like a standard size in Sweden. I had to figure out the way to bound him in, so I used his Mrs. Gigi's Coptic stitch style. But it works. It works really, really nice, actually. You know, being able to have it all flat when flipping through them like this. So
Nice.
I don't know. You know, I kind of feel the thunderstorm in my neck. It really is a little tiny bit too scary. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, I understand, and probably best to get off. You don't want to fry. If you get hit, you don't want to get fried. So I
No.
understand. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us and thank Mama Juju Craft on the back 40 coming in because I just think that's the coolest name ever. Thank you for coming in and thank everybody else for being here. I appreciate everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've not already. And Mrs. Gigi, thank you so much for being here. It was a great time. Take care. Be safe with that storm coming. Everybody keep spreading love.
Bye-bye.
Bye.